Hi friends, my name is Erin and welcome back to my channel. Today we are tackling macrame. If you're like me and you're crafty but a little lazy, you'll want to keep watching. Today we're talking about macrame. That was scary. Go along, boys.
Go along, boys.
If you saw my last video, we made over my kitchen and I made a macrame plant holder. It literally took me 10 minutes and I was so surprised that I was like, are there other macrame crafts that I can actually do? And the answer is yes. And if I can do them, you can do them. If you want to see that kitchen makeover, I'll put the link in the description below. I always love macrame. Our apartment is a mix between mid-century modern and boho. And so we have macrame pieces, but they all look so daunting. Like attempting that is so scary. I mean, it's art. I can't do art. I'm not an artist. I mean, look at it. That seems too complicated, but I found 3 crafts that are super easy. So you actually only use 1 knot per craft. So anyone can do it, even me. The first craft we're doing is a plant holder. Oh my god. It's a plant holder. It's a plant holder. Can you stop it? The first craft we're doing is a plant holder. The first craft we're doing is a plant. What?
Any more?
I think we got it. Please. This macrame plant holder will probably be the easiest tutorial out there. So macrame artists, don't at me, bro. Yeah, my husband thought this would be funny. Who am I? For the plant hanger, you will need scissors, tape measure, and macrame cord. I found this one on Amazon for cheap, which I will link below. Your first step will be to cut 4 6-foot strands. Take your strands, line them up evenly, and fold them in half. At the loop, at the top of the loop, tie a knot. From the knot, lay out your strands evenly. Go about 6 inches down. I just eyeballed it here, and tie your first knot. You're going to tie the knot between the first 2 strands and then tie another one. Take the next 2 strings and do the same thing, and so on and so on. Then go about 2 inches down and tie the knotted pairs together. When you get to the last string, you'll tie it to the first string. Tie all of your strings into one big knot and you're set. If you want more of a tail at the bottom, just make your strands about 8 feet long. The second craft we're doing is a keychain. I don't really know what knot this is. To make this knot, it's a version of the square knot, except you don't switch sides. So it just spirals down. That might sound confusing, but in just a second, we'll actually see what I'm doing. This is kind of a version of if you have ever made friendship bracelets, you might have done something very similar to this. I know when I was a little baby introvert, I made lots of friendship bracelets by myself in my room for me. Hey, Erin. Oh, hey, Erin. Made your friendship bracelet. For me? Yep, we're such good friends.
Brought to you by loneliness.
God God, this is stupid. For the keychain, you will need macrame, scissors, a key ring. I just used an old one I had lying around, tape, and a tape measure. You will need to cut 2 3-foot strands. Take your 2 strands and fold them in half. Put the loop through the ring and pull the loose strings through the loop in the key ring. From here, you'll do the half square knot. To make things easier, tape the ring to your work surface. Place your strings with 2 in the middle and 1 on either side. The 2 in the middle won't move. Let's just call them anchors. Take the left string and make a 4 on top of the anchor strings. Put your other string over the 4's tail and under the anchors. Pull it out through the 4's loop. Tighten it all the way to the top. Okay, let's see that one more time. And then just repeat that knot all the way down. You'll see it start to spiral on you. You can knot it all together at the end, but I like the hanging look. Then just trim it up and you're done. Our final craft is a macrame boho feather. It's great for decor, like a centerpiece on your table or even on a bookshelf. This one will be the hardest of all of the crafts. It might take you a long time, but you can just watch all of my other videos. All of my one other video. For the feather, you'll need to cut one 20-inch strand. This will act as the stem. You will also need 14 10-inch strands, 18 8-inch strands, and 10 6-inch strands. I will definitely put everything in the description so it's not as confusing. Fold the stem in half. We're going to start at the loop with the bigger strands and work from largest to smallest. Take 2 10-inch strands, take one and fold them in half. Lay it on the top of the stem. Then take the other strand and fold that one in half. Put this loop through the first one and under the stem. Then take the ends of the first piece and pull them through the second loop. Pull both sides to tighten, and there's the knot. You'll switch the side that you put the loop on, and one way to remember that is to put the loop on the same side of the big bump on the previous knot. So, okay, let's see that one more time. Yep, there it is. I'm doing it. Then you just repeat all of the knots all the way down until you run out of the strands. Once you're done, you can leave it or do what I did and unravel the macrame strands. Once you've unraveled the macrame cords, cut your strands into the shape of a feather. Just give it a little haircut, trim it up. Once you've given your feather a little haircut, zhuzh it up, make it look like a feather, and then to keep it from shedding, just spray it with some hairspray. And look at that, you've got a feather. Hope you guys enjoyed these super easy macrame crafts. If you make them, tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see them in your own homes. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi, my name is Erin, and you're watching Disney Channel? That's not it. Don't come for me. Do not at me, brother. Do not at me, brother. Why is this a bit? I know. Every time I say craps, it sounds like, on this crap, for my third crap, I'm gonna poop out a feather.